In a peaceful green valley, there was a beautiful blue pond surrounded by tall trees and colorful flowers. In that pond lived a cheerful little duck named Daisy. She had bright white feathers, a tiny orange beak, and shiny little eyes. Every morning, she loved to swim across the pond and sing happily. In the same pond lived a small golden fish named Finny. His scales sparkled in the sunlight, and his long tail moved gracefully in the water. He loved exploring underwater plants and swimming through tiny caves beneath the rocks. Even though Daisy and Finny lived in the same pond, they had never truly spoken to each other. Daisy stayed mostly on the surface of the water, while Finny spent his time deep underwater. One sunny morning, Daisy noticed something shining beneath the water. It was Finny, playing near a water lily. Daisy smiled and said hello. Finny swam closer and replied that he enjoyed hearing her morning songs. Daisy felt surprised and happy to know someone underwater could hear her voice. From that day, they began talking every morning. Daisy floated gently on the water, while Finny swam beside her, just below the surface. They shared stories and laughed together. One afternoon, Daisy said she wished she could swim deep underwater like Finny. Finny said he wished he could walk on land and see the tall trees and flowers up close. They both felt a little sad because they thought they could never experience each other's world. The next day, strong winds began to blow, and dark clouds filled the sky. Heavy rain started pouring, and the pond water rose higher. The wind pushed Daisy toward the deeper part of the pond. She felt scared because she could not swim that deep. Finny quickly swam toward her and told her to follow his voice. He guided Daisy toward a big floating log near the shore. Daisy held on to the log and slowly paddled back to safety. After some time, the storm stopped and sunlight sparkled on the water again. Daisy thanked Finny for saving her life. Finny smiled and said, "That is what friends do." A few days later, some children came near the pond and started throwing small stones into the water. One stone landed near Finny, and he swam quickly toward the shallow edge. Suddenly, he became stuck between small rocks near the muddy bank. Daisy saw Finny struggling and hurried to help him. She used her beak and feet to move the small rocks away. Then she flapped her wings strongly and splashed water to push Finny back into